Hey guys, my name is Tom, and welcome to the Dyson Sphere Program, Episode 7. Today I'm going to get started with thermal power. I need to expand my power grid a lot more. The wind turbines are not cutting it for me. I got a lot to do in this episode, and it's going to demand a lot of power, and I think thermal power is the way to go. So that's one thing I want to work on today. Another thing I want to work on today is fixing my iron line here. I don't want to replicate iron ore to create iron ingots. It's just too long, and I shouldn't be doing that. So what I'm going to do is limit my chest here to one line. And what this will do is back up the iron ingots on the belt to the storage box, and I'll be able to grab more. So hopefully this will start backing up here because I've limited these boxes here. I'm gonna add another smelter on here. In order to do that, I need to expand the belt, and then I can shift left mouse button to copy this, and then I can paste this in place. Expand the power there, and so now we have more iron ingots getting onto the belt here. The circuit boards require iron ingots, and the gears require iron ingots. This is all stored up here because that's at a limit, and oops, we want to do one row here. And yeah, as you can see, the belt is now backing up because I limited my storage boxes over here, and now I can grab from the box. So this is really handy. So what I can do is grab some iron ingots, and let's replicate some belts here. Now, do we have a thermal power station? A thermal power plant. We do have one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place down 2 mining machines and expand and direct the coal out this way, and then set up my plants over here. So I'm going to delete this miner, and I'll place 1 miner here, and we'll do 1 miner here. We'll extend the belt out to here, and we'll connect this miner to this belt. Now, one of my viewers said I could queue up a bunch of tech, but I definitely don't want to do that. I don't want to start researching a bunch of technology and then not understand what's going on and just be overloaded with too much information. So I'm going to be researching as I go, and I think that's going to be the best path for me. We can queue up this guy here. So this will give us 1 more drone, and this requires 100 electromagnetic matrix, so we'll activate that. Excellent. So let's expand the power with the Tesla tower. Let's press E for inventory. Let's grab the thermal power plant, and let's see how this works. So I do see some inputs, 3 inputs on the left and 2 inputs on the right. I'm going to go rotate this with R and put the 3 inputs next to the belt, just like that. And then
a thermal power station. Such power facilities need to consume chemical energy fuels. If you wanted to generate continuous and stable power, you need to ensure a sufficient fuel supply at all times.
All right, thank you, advisor. That's what I'm going to do. We are going to put the input into the power station. And the power station needs power. So let's drag... Will it consume crystal? Okay, it will. Cool. So that has power now. We are producing 2.6 megawatts off of this thermal power plant. That's a great leap compared to wind turbines. Looks like we reached one of our milestones. Let's take a look. You've activated a thermal power station for the first time using organic crystals as fuel, mastering a new way of generating electricity by converting all available fuel in the universe into energy. Alright. So let's take a look at our progress, see what we got here. Alright, we're looking pretty good, but I think we should add more thermal power stations here, so let's replicate those. Let's see what they need. Okay, they need iron ingots, stone brick, some gears, and some magnetic coils. So let's go and grab those components here. Again, we want to get all the components and materials so that we don't have to replicate those. So we'll do a couple stacks of iron ingots, a stack of magnetic coil, a stack of circuit boards, and a stack of gears. Let's keep the inventory sorted. Now let's we're gonna need some stone brick, and I definitely need to automate that. And that's one thing I want to get done in this episode, is get all the basic materials automated so that I don't have to continue to harvest all the raw resources myself. So we got some stone, and we're gonna replicate. Let's do 40, 55, 60 stone bricks. And we should have enough to replicate a few more power stations. And then we need to look for some stone. And stone brick is made in the arc smelter. We also want to automate glass. So we're going to need 6 arc smelters. We're going to need more sorters. So let's craft 20 of those. We're going to need more Tesla towers. Let's craft 10 of those. Yeah, we're right at the limit of our power, so let's see. All right, so can we daisy chain this is my question. When I plot this down, I saw 3 inputs, and then I saw another 2 inputs over on the other side. So that leads me to believe that I can daisy chain this. So let's click on this, and we could do, let's see, shift left mouse button, and we'll copy and paste. And we have now daisy chained a few of our thermal power plants. Very cool. So now we have 2 of them. And we're at 9.3 megawatts. Can we daisy chain another one? Will it keep up? The organic crystal is really good. I mean, it's burning pretty slowly here. So I think once it's done burning the organic crystal, it'll start taking in the coal, and we'll see if it can reach the third power station here. So we'll come back to this. In the meantime, we're going to automate the stone brick and the glass. Now, I believe I have some stone over here. Yeah, I got some stone here, so... Do we have miners, though? Do we have miners? No. We should be able to replicate a couple of those. Do one miner here. Expand the belt out here for our smelters. We will do... I think what I'm going to do is plant down 2 of them. Connect the belt. All right, so we'll do 1 for the stone brick and 1 for the glass. The glass requires stone, and the stone bricks require stone as well. So this will be stone brick, and it's 1-to-1. And glass needs stone, and that's 2 stone for every 1 glass for 2 seconds. So what we'll do is we'll do input, input, and then we need an output. And do we have a couple of storage boxes? Yes, we do. So we'll do the output for the glass and output for the stone brick. We'll do shift left mouse button, and then we could drag it out like this. And we'll do the same thing for the stone brick. Beautiful. And then we'll do a box and a box. And we'll do input, 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 and input. We'll trim the belts back. And now we need to extend our power here. So let's put 2 Tesla towers here to cover our smelters. And then we'll do 1 Tesla tower here. Or we could do 1 right here. That should cover both of them. And let's see how well the belt keeps up with all 6 machines here. So it looks like it is keeping up with my arc smelters here. It's like just enough. We'll set this to one row. We've already went over the recipe tutorial, so I'm not going to read that again. Alright, so we got some more basic materials finished here. Let's take a look at our power. And yeah, we need to work on our power here, so let's expand the thermal power. Okay, we're running out of core energy here, so let's feed our fuel chamber. And alright, so looks like it could keep up with 3. Yeah, we got 9, 10 in here, 9 coal in here, and 9 coal in here. It looks like our belt of coal is still full, so let's expand this even further. Let's see how many we can get in here. So we'll do shift left click, and we'll paste that down here. Oh, I see what's going on, guys. I'm so stupid. I need to expand the power grid at the Tesla tower. Okay. I was wondering, like, why is this not getting power? But now it is. So what do we have here? We have 17.9 megawatts now. Now we're looking good on power. All right. Excellent. So I believe we used up all our thermal power stations. That looks good. We'll leave that as is right now. And then we'll just continue to monitor our belt here and see how many thermal power stations a belt can support. So we'll revisit this a bit later. We went over the Mecha Core tutorial, so we're not going to click on that. Oh, look. So it looks like the third one is not getting enough coal. So let's replicate a few more sorters. And what I'm going to do is feed more coal into the first one here, because we're only getting 5. Between 4 and 5 coal in the first one. So we definitely need to add more sorters in here. So we'll do shift click and we'll do input. And let's see how this works. So we're doing about 9, 10, 5, and 4, and then 1 and 2. So I think 2 sorters for every 3 looks pretty good. All right. Let's continue. I think what I can do is research mass construction. Let's read this. It's blueprint limit 150 facilities, requires 100 circuit boards. We have a bunch of those. With this technology, it can mass copy the existing production line planning, making construction more effective. Save blueprints can even be used across star clusters. The basic mass construction technology has a limit of facility numbers. Okay, so let's get this. We have energy circuit. It requires some logs, some coal, and what's this? Energetic graphite, material and fuel. Okay. Purify raw coal to obtain graphite, a more usable form of carbon. You can further compact graphite to create crystal diamonds that have more advanced applications. So it's a chemical fuel type and it's 6.75 megajoules. Fuel chamber gen 50%. So the energetic graphite is pretty good for a fuel source, it looks. Okay, smelting purification. So it's made in the smelting facility. All right, so we need to find the graphite in the technology screen. So let's look for that. I believe it was this one. Yeah, here it is. So The smelting purification is going to give us energetic graphites, silicon ore, and high purity silicon. It requires 100 electromagnetic matrix. So let's add this to the queue. Let's go back to our upgrades. And then we can enter the energy circuit, which is going to give us plus 200 mecha fuel power. So we'll add that to the queue. And we got drone engine. This will give our drones plus 2 construction flight speed. So that's going to make our drones, the speed of that faster. And that requires 200 electromagnetic matrix. So we'll get started on that. And then we have drive engine level 1. Let's click on this. Unlocks mecha flight. That's cool. Double press space to lift off, and the mecha will increase move speed by 150% in low altitude flight mode. Flying will consume a lot of energy. Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm gonna research that. So now we have a bunch of things in the queue, and it's all for our mecha. Let's close out of here. And what do I want to do next? What do I want to do next here? I'm not sure. How about we can get started on our water pump. Let's do that. Let's build a water pump. And let's explore it a bit more. We've unlocked the blueprint, which allows us to have 150 facilities. And we can create blueprints. We will explore that in a different episode. So let's close that out. And let's see what this water pump does. Let's press E for inventory. And they did give us a water pump. So let's click it and see how this works. So obviously it needs a liquid source. Now I'm assuming it's gonna need to be next to some water, right? So here we are. Let's place it here. And we need to extend the power. So I'll put a Tesla tower there. Okay, let's click on it. Okay, so we now got water. Smelting purification is completed, so we can start on energetic graphite. Let's figure out how we can store this water. I believe we unlocked a storage container for the water. Yeah, a storage tank. A storage tank has a larger capacity than the storage or storing fluid. When dismantling a non-empty storage tank, any remaining fluid will be lost. Okay. Do we have one of those in our inventory? We do. So let's grab the storage tank. And I don't know, let's place it here.
You built a storage tank. It is more suitable for storing fluid than the storage. Each storage tank can only store one single type of fluid and can be built vertically. However, once it has been removed, all the stored fluid will be devastated.
Okay, that's good to know. So if we want to delete this and it has fluid in there, it's gonna devastate all the fluid in there. Interesting choice of word, devastated. Okay, so how do we get this in here? How do we get this in here? Is that by a sorter? No, it's not by the sorter. Do we do it by a belt? Yes, a belt. Oh, sweet. So, liquid encapsulation. You've used storage tank to store water for the first time. For fluid storage, the tank has a noticeable advantage over the storage bin. Yeah, right. We completed another milestone. Excellent. And we have 74 water. It can be obtained from a water pump. Yep. Got it. Understand. So this is just kind of a graphic telling me how much fluid I can store in here. It doesn't tell me how much fluid I can store in here. I got 92 in there. Okay. We'll come back to this a little bit later and see how much this can store. It looks like it's going to store quite a bit in here. Okay, excellent. So the next order of operation is to smelt energetic graphite so we can unlock the energy circuit. So we're going to need a few smelters. Do we have any smelter in inventory? We have one. Let's just continue our 3 smelter setup, so I will craft 2 more. And the energetic graphite does need coal. So we're going to need a couple more mining machines. So we'll do 2 of those. We got a bunch of coal over here, so... Oh, we got more up here as well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 patches. So this coal vein will be solely for our thermal power plants. And then I guess we can use this patch for energetic graphite. So let's plop down a mining machine here. And then we'll extend the belt this way. Excellent. We'll plop down 1 arc smelter. Let's click on a recipe, and we're looking for the energetic graphite. And this takes 2 coal for every 1 energetic graphite, and it takes 2 seconds. Okay. So we would need to make 2 of these to create 1 graphite every second. So we'll plop down 2 of those. We'll do an output. So I think I'm going to do 4 of these so I can get 2 a second. So I need to make, actually, yeah, I need to make 1 more arc smelter. Alright, and then we could do shift click. Just like this. Shift click. And now we got 4. Let's place a box here. And we'll do the input and input. We'll trim this belt back. And let's see if this mining machine can keep up with all 4 of these smelters. So let's extend the power with the Tesla tower. Just like that. How's our power looking? Power is looking phenomenal. It's a thing of beauty. Alright, let's look at the belt. Let's see if our coal can keep up with the smelters here. So this last one is definitely not keeping up. There's a slight pause. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another mining machine here so that we get enough coal on this belt to feed this fourth arc smelter. So we'll do something like that. Let's replicate a few more belts. Let's extend this. Just like that. Extend the power. We do need more iron ingots, so let's grab a few stacks of those so that we can replicate a few more belts. We are coming to an end of this episode here, but I do want to finish out this research here real quick before I end the episode here. Alright, we got some iron ingots, and now we can replicate a few stacks of belts. We'll do 90 belts. And let's connect the conveyor belt to the line. And that should give us a full belt. Alright, there we go. We got a full belt of coal, and all 4 arc smelters are running at 100%. We got 30 a minute, 30, 60, 90, 120. And let's just do one line. And we need 60 energetic graphite, so let's pick up 60 of these. Plop that in there. We need 60 coal, so let's grab it from the mine machine. We need 60 logs, so we'll get that from the trees here. Alright, excellent. So we have all the materials we need to research the energy circuit. Everything is looking really good here. Our power is looking good. Everything is automating at 100%. Let's check our factory over here. Alright, so we have a full storage box of iron ingots. We're getting pretty close with our steel. I say we now open up the rest of this box for the circuit boards and for the gears. And we'll let that stock up. Let's click on the water storage here. We have 523 water. Now I do see a little graphic here showing me the level of water I have in the storage tank. So for all I know, this could take thousands of water storage. So this is really nice. Very cool. I'm not sure what water is going to be used for, but We might as well start harvesting it because eventually we're going to need to use it for something. We got our glass and we got our stone brick. I'm going to grab a couple stacks of those for my inventory. Energy circuit level 1 is completed. The mechanic now has more fuel generation. As long as there's fuel in the fuel chamber, it can recover its core energy faster. Excellent. Excellent. So that's good to know. Our mecha could charge up faster. Let's grab a stack of glass. And let's grab a couple stacks of stone brick. Let's sort our inventory. And there we have it, guys. We have automated all of our basic materials. We have automated water. We have automated graphites. We have explored thermal power. We expanded our power grid past the wind turbines. The wind turbines only generates, one wind turbine generates 300 kilowatts compared to a thermal power plant. One thermal power plant can generate 170 megawatts. Which is a huge leap in energy technology for me. That's a thing of beauty. 216 megawatts. What's interesting is that the coal, its energy is 2.7, which is pretty good compared to logs. They're only 1.5. But this energetic graphite is also a fuel source. And it's 6.75 megajoules. So this is definitely our best fuel source that we have. So I'm going to click a stack of this. Our core energy will deplete soon. Please refuel. So we will click on the metal panel and we will stick this stack of graphite into the fuel chamber. And yeah, we are definitely, yeah, the graphite is just far superior compared to the coal and logs, for sure. So I think moving forward, we're going to be using graphite as an energy source. Now my next question is it efficient to burn the graphite in the thermal power station, or is it more efficient to burn coal? Because these smelters take power, 360 kilowatts. It also takes sorters. Sorters demand power. Yeah, you know, yeah, sorters, the arc smelters. It all requires power to smelt these graphite. So I'm not sure if it's wise to burn graphite in a thermal power because it requires so many facilities to create it in the first place. So to me, my understanding is that coal might be more efficient because coal doesn't require smelters because it's a raw resource. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know what's more efficient. Do we burn this in the thermal power station? Is that more efficient, or is coal more efficient? To me, it seems like coal would be more efficient just because it doesn't demand arc smelters. I don't know, but I think that's it for this episode, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope this has entertained you a bit. With that said, guys, I'm going to have a good morning here. I hope you have a good morning, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye.